Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 18 of Seaopolis 2 in Modpack by benbenlaw. Well, for the most observant of you, you'll notice that I'm not in the right position, not facing the right thing. Disaster has struck, and unfortunately, as I'm recording this, episode 17 came out yesterday. Usually, I always have one episode in advance, so that when you're watching episode 17, 18's already recorded. But because of the new series and a severe lack of time, I didn't do that. And when I started recording earlier this morning, I discovered that I couldn't load my world. I tried and tried and tried. I reinstalled, uninstalled, even tried on a different computer. My save for my world is corrupted. Don't know what happened. So I was able to go to my in-between time-lapse. So my time-lapse was so long that I set up this beautiful big reactor here, generating 4.5 million RF per tick. Then, as you saw in the time-lapse, I went absolutely mad crazy with crystallizers by adding 164 back there. But that's the part that got that and the cleanup of the disk drives in my refined storage. That completely got corrupted. So I had to re-record that part of the time-lapse, and I just figured a different way of doing it, and now we have a discrepancy between the worlds. But that's not a problem, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to record this episode as normal, because I just brought us to the exact same point that we were at. And then, at the end of this episode, I'm going to make a time-lapse. I'm going to make it shorter because I'm also going to add at the end the do-over time-lapse. So, in the time-lapse, this got full on antimatter, so I pushed it in here and produced 40 antimatter pellets, thus completing a quest line. And then I made sure to restart all of this because we're going to need more than 40. And you know what? Let's make some more. Grab some creative waste that I'm going to throw in here. Then let me show you what else I did differently. Well, the crystallizer, I didn't really add more, so I have an extra 16, but I didn't add another 48 at the end. I did my cleanup of my drives, and then for the salt, I figured out the issue. And I want to show you this, okay? So if I come back here and I grab some energy upgrades, sorry, not energy, speed upgrade. So if I grab some speed upgrade, and if I grab an antimatter, one of those, circuit tier 1, nope, tier 3, tier 4, what are the tier 1 made out of? Circuit, it's made out of an ultimate control circuit. So let's make an ultimate control circuit. Well, let's make two. So let's make a second one right now. And we're just going to wait for both. Then I can show you the difference. I'm going to come right here and remove the export. Or you know what? Turn it off. And then I'm going to remove the salt. If you look at this here, there's 1889 millibucket of salt. 1889. And if I process one, I'm going to go down to 18, 1789, 1698. Oh, I must have misread then because it took 200. So to do 200, let me grab some more salt. So to do 200 millibucket of salt, I basically need 64, 60, 70, 80, 100. So with 100, we're back to full. Okay, so now if I put these upgrades in and I just put one and no more salt, look at that. It went through everything. It went through 2,000 of salt. So yeah, the speed upgrade are an absolute nightmare for making these circuits. So I'm going to turn this all back on. And what I did instead is I made 3 of those. One for the tier 1, one for the tier 2, one for the tier 3, so that at least I could have all 3 working at the same time, because right now I'm limited by the import of salt. So when I come here and I say circuit, and I say that I want Not tier 4. When I want 2 tier 3, I can go and start. It's going to put 2 tier 2 in here and process them. So let's say that there was like 100 to do. It would be doing 3 at the same time. And then once those 2 are finished, they would go in the next machine. So this is way better that way. Now, let's put the antimatter in here. Let's look at the quest line and let's just continue, because today I want to finish the end. I want to finish the real end, and I want to get started on Project E. But for Project E, you need the command game stage to unlock it. So we need the 4 core. Also, we need to be careful because we also need every level of this. So I'm going to get a tier 1 of each. So antimatter, I'm going to need a tier 1 of this and a regular, like I've had so many tier 1 in my hand, I feel. So don't know why, but let's grab that again. So now I'm waiting for tier 1 of each. Tier 1, throw it back in, and let's order the tier 2. And I'm still waiting for the tier 1 of the antimatter circuit. I don't know why it was taking so long. Antimatter circuit. Where's tier 1? Perfect. Throw that back in. Then we're going to make a tier 2. Grab this tier 2. Throw it back in. Order a tier 3. Oh, come on. It's going well. We're probably going to be able to finish all of this today. So tier 2, we're going to order a tier 3, I can just grab those. And then I can just order a tier 4 that's going to go in the combiner. So that one's the tier 4, that's one the tier 3. And then I can ask for tier 4, start. And yeah. So antimatter, where's my tier 4? Just waiting for it. When you're watching and waiting for something, it always feels so much longer though. Come on. And voila, tier 4. Now we can order 1 antimatter core and start it. Perfect. So let me, you know what? I'm going to grab everything once I'm done. Just waiting. So antimatter again. We're just waiting for this one to be ready. Come on. Give me. Not even sure what's taking so long. Like the fact that those cannot be accelerated sure has an impact. I feel like it should be done by now. What is it waiting on? Ooh, I needed to make more of these tiers of things. Okay, so I kind of forgot about that. That's okay. We're going to just wait for it, and then we're going to start the next 3. So at least for the antimatter circuit, it's faster because I pre-prepared them because of the salt issue and how long I knew they were going to take. So it's just slowly making all of these tiers. So now it's making a tier 2. Now it's going to make the tier 3. Processing, let's go. This is a bit slower than I wish it would be, but I'm using, other than the salt, all the other machines are fully upgraded. So now those 2 are in the combiner together to make 4 and 4 to combine into an antimatter core. Okay, is this working? Yeah, it's finished. So now if I come back to antimatter, we have our first antimatter core. Let's order 3 more of those, start and go. And voila. So now I'm going to claim all of this, which gives us an antimatter pellet. So let's just throw that in there. And then let's just look here and we'll submit the first one. Submit. Voila. So now we need 3 more. And once we have 3 more, we're going to be good. Which means we're going to start working on EMC. Now, for EMC, we're going to need to power the EMC. We're going to need to put EMC in our system. And what I found is that nether stars is the best thing. And netherite and nether stars. So just that, if you look at that 800 million and here 486 million, that's 1.4 billion. That's not even close to enough to do what we need to do. So if I also add diamonds, that's another 71 million, so not worth it. If I add emerald, 285 million in emerald. So yeah, those are the three resources I'm going to throw in the EMC system. If I come back up here, we're just kind of waiting on all of these. And by the way, this is kind of technically faster doing multiple, because then the machines, instead of loading, unloading, loading, unloading, they just go and load everything and produce everything like this, the scheduled Lumium gear. All the Lumium is already in the machine and it's just cooking constantly. See, boom, 5 recipes disappeared just by doing that. Now it's still finishing to processing these redstone flux cell that gets combined with an antimatter pellet. Voila, and it's just going along really well. We're going to be done very soon. And what's funny is that it's going to get to the last step, and it's going to make the antimatter core with the it's going to be making the antimatter core by merging the circuit tier 4 and the antimatter tier 4 like this in the machine, in the combiner right here. Come on, just waiting. Let me check the recipe again. We're almost done, although it's making a lot of tier 3 and 1 tier 2. Yeah, so these are kind of the bottleneck. Ooh, okay, so no, it's not combining, sorry. It's an induction smelter for the last step. So see, now it's making one of the core. And once that core is going to be finished, it's going to load the next core, probably. No, it's still waiting. So it still needs some of these antimatter thing. So now I should have a second core ready. Yeah. So I thought it would all make them at the same time, but I'm guessing that the real bottleneck is these tier 3, which is why it's taking a bit longer than anticipated, because it needs 4 to form the last level, right? Yeah, so 4. And if I come here, so those are the last 4s. This is the second core, and then we're going to go to the last core. So those are tier 3. They're not even tier 4. So once the tier 3 are finished, they're going to need to go in the second machine to make tier 4. Come on. I don't know why. Is it? Did I put tier 3 and tier... Yes, I put... Huh? That's tier 1. I'm confused. Oh, so those are the tier 4. Wow. Yeah, my brain's not working. The fact that I had to redo the time lapse has broken my brain. Okay, so let's come back here. And we're just going to wait to grab these 3 cores. I'm just waiting for the last one, which should be there in a matter of seconds. I'm going to start another one because if I remember, I'm pretty sure we're going to need another one. So let's just submit this and this and this, and voila, CC8. Yeah, CC5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 is completed. So now we can grab this and claim all of the reward. And one of those reward is unlocking the game stage. So is it unlocked? Or do I need to click it? Like, just give me a second. Yeah, so I think it's unlocked. Centennial trophy. Let me show you that trophy. It's kind of cool. It's a little me looking into a chest. Anyway, so now we're really in the true end of the pack. Project E. So first, we need to make these these 3 type of covalence dust. And these 3 types, unfortunately, cannot be crafted. This is a bug that's known. They cannot be crafted in a refined storage. See, it gives me the recipe, but it doesn't work. So now I can just grab this, and then I'm going to grab this for the second level, and then this for the third level. So I'm going to go do that in another crafting table. So let's come back right here, and we're going to start making those like so. The low, the medium, the medium, and then the high. Great. So next step is the Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone is the power to convert blocks and entities into different one. So now I'm going to need my extra antimatter core that I'm sure I'm going to need that. I remember needing this. And I'm going to need also 2 redstone. So let me go back here and let me grab redstone. 1, 2. And where's my antimatter core at? Is it? Oh, yes, it's finished. Oh, antimatter core. Let's grab this one. And can I order another one? No, because I'm missing. Well, I'm not really missing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and restart the antimatter again. and I'm just going to leave it on from now on. So we're going to come back later. I'm going to go make my Philosopher's Stone, but I think I'm also going to need another one, but let's just do one step at a time for now. So let's just do it from the recipe like this. Perfect. It's so much easier. And voila. So now we need to start making the alchemical fuel. So alchemical coal, red coal, is made from coal. 4 coal becomes 1. And this one is 4 becomes the Mobius fuel. 4 together becomes the Eternalist fuel. And then how do I make the red matter? How do I make the dark matter? Dark matter. Oh, another antimatter core. So now we need 8 Eternalist fuel. So let me grab a couple of stack of coal. So coal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. And oh no, I'm going to grab 8 some more. So coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's also something that seems to be only craftable in a table. So do this and do this. Now we're going to use 2 stacks to make Mobius fuel, and we're going to use half the Mobius fuel to make Eternalist fuel, and voila. So that should be 3 quests. Now it wants us to make dark matter, but before we go to that point, I want to make, I want to be able to reproduce all of that. So let's just do the search about the EMC table. So at project E, and I'm going to search for the EMC table. This is the transmutation tablet. So the transmutation table, yes, right here. So that's going to be obsidian and stone. So let me grab some obsidian. Obsidian, perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and yeah, I'm making a bit more. Then I'm going to also grab the stone. I'm also going to grab 8 of the stone. Perfect. And now let's do that. So I'm going to make 2 transmutation table. 1 and 2. And now that I've made 2, what I'm going to do is put one down right here. And the first thing I'm going to do is put a transmutation table in it so that we've learned it. Same with the Philosopher's Stone. Same with all of these dust. And you know what? Then I need the alchemical coal, the Mobius fuel, and the Eternalist fuel. And I heard a phantom, so let's just go and sleep. That's kind of annoying. Stay in your lane, buddy. Okay, so now I have a problem. Now I need 8 of these fuel, but I don't have enough EMC. That's going to be resolved super quickly. Shut up. I'm just going to grab as many stacks of nether stars as I can. And I'm just going to throw all of that in the system right here. Like so. Which means I can now grab 8 of these. And I'm going to come back here and say, give me an antimatter core. Oh, it's not finished. Oh, no. I didn't start it because I was out of pellets. So grab these 15 pellets, which, by the way, nope, they're not EMCable. So let's do that right here and say core. So let's make one more. And this is going to take a while. So while we're waiting for it, let me check if I can make the next level. So the transmutation tablet is, oh, dark matter block. So no, I need more. So while I'm waiting for this, we're just going to start loading our system with more EMC. So nether star, let me just grab all of this. Great, let's go back here and we're going to show all of that in our table. And this is in a system that belongs to us, that's accessible from anywhere. So this is done. Grab some more. Oh, wrong button. So nether star again. Let's continue. And I don't mind not keeping any nether stars for now, because if I need some, I can always go back to this table and extract whatever I need. So let me just continue. Nether. So I think that now I'm going to be able to empty it. Oh, I'm having power issues again. That's a bit annoying. We're so close to the end that to me it's not worth fixing all of these power issues. I just want to try and complete the playthrough, to be honest. So grab all of this and put all of that in here. Is that going to bring us to 1 billion? Yes, 1 billion just over. Perfect. So now let's go see if our antimatter core is ready. No, it's not. By the way, some of these are EMCable, but what's more important is that the antimatter core is EMCable. So I needed one to make the Philosopher's Stone, but then we're going to put one in the transmutation table, and we'll never need to make another one again. While we're waiting, I want to see, can I craft an alchemical chest? Diamond, iron, you know what? Let's come back here, and we're going to re-extract a stack of all of these things, and I don't know if that recipe works here. So does the alchemical chest work in here? No. So grab these two, grab this, and then going to grab all of that stuff. Like, I know that some things are craftable, but not everything. So that's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's just do alchemical chest and teach it to our system. Grab it back. Then we want to make a condenser. The condenser is obsidian with 4 diamonds. So you know what? Let me grab a stack of diamond. You know what? Let me just grab a stack of diamond. So stack of diamond and stack of diamond block. And we're just going to throw this in here. Keep 4 and throw that in here. And let's throw the obsidian and grab back a stack of obsidian. And let's make the energy condenser. Voila. That we can throw in the system and grab back. So those are 2 new things that have been taught to our system. Let's come back here and it's finished. So let's grab our antimatter core, which also we're going to go on the other side and provide. So technically, if we could have unlocked this earlier, we could have made 2 and made the tablet, the Philosopher's Stone, and then the tablet, and then just come back here and grab whatever we wanted from this, but not right now. So I need this antimatter core to come up here, and we're going to process it into dark matter, which is also EMCable. So let's put all of those around. And that's going to give us our first antimatter, dark matter, not antimatter. And then we can come back down here. Oh, that was the end of a chapter. Yeah, grab all those B-bucks. Then colorful matter, EMC generation. So let's do a little bit of colorful matter for now, because that's not going to waste anything. So let's throw that in here and grab back a stack. And with that stack, let's just do a cube. And with that cube, I'm going to grab 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can make the table into a tablet with 4 obsidian and 4 dark matter block, if I remember. Nope. What is it? It's, oh, a stone. Really? Okay, so too much obsidian. Not enough stone. So let's just grab 4 stones. Stumb. So let's grab 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go right here. And that should be a transmutation tablet I can throw in here and grab back. And now I can grab EMC from wherever I want, whichever I want. It's kind of a portable EMC. The only problem with that portable EMC thing is that it doesn't craft it. It would be so nice if we could craft. So now that we've done that, let's come back here. It wants us to make red matter, the first of many matters. So red matter is made with eternalis fuel and dark matter. So let's grab 6 eternalis fuel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's come right here and say 6 with 3 is going to make red matter. Throw that in here, throw that in here, grab a stack of red matter. We're going to make a red matter block, although that I think that doesn't matter. But then with the red matter and the eternalis, we're going to make the magenta, and then the color nightmare is going to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Perfect. And then 6 with 3 is going to give us the magenta. And the magenta is going to be used with, okay, now we need the magenta fuel. So basically we need all the next level of this. I'm going to throw this in here like so. And then I'm going to go make all of this into the next level. And then this into the next level. And then this in the next level. And we can't make the next level. So purple, pink. So now I'm going to need some pink fuel. Grab the pink fuel and we're going to make purple. Oh, okay. So purple is going to make the violet. Let's just throw the violet in here. Grab as much violet as we can. Violet's going to make blue. Blue, I'm going to split and make some cyan. So now I'm going to throw the blue and the cyan here. How much cyan can I get? 32. So that's going to let me move another level color to green. Grab all the green that I can. And green is going to give me lime. And unfortunately, 4 lime is going to cost 2 billion. So I'm stuck at that level for lime. So now if I grab 3 magenta, so I'm just going to search for magenta, 3 magenta and 6 magenta fuel, we're going to be able to make the next level of matter. So like this, and the 6 magenta fuel like this is going to be pink matter. I'm going to throw back in here, then I'm going to say pink. I'm going to grab 3 pink matter and 6 matter pink fuel. We're going to make the next level. Again like this. Purple matter. Let's show the purple matter in here and say purple and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to be able to go up to green, but then at green, I think we're going to have to pivot to something else. So violet matter. Well, let's come back right here. This is so repetitive. It's so fun. Best part of EMC. So let's just grab 3 and 6 of those. 6, perfect. And then let's make the next level. It's going to be cyan, I believe. No, blue, perfect. And if I throw blue in here, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you know what? Oh, they're 8 million each. Okay, so I'm going to be able to make that one, but barely. I'm just going to come back here and go on emerald. And I'm going to grab all of this emerald and just throw that in here. And then I can grab the last blue fuel that we need. And like I said, right now we're going to have to pivot to making EMC. So let's just throw that in here. And that's going to be cyan. And cyan we can only make one at a time. So that's the end of our matter color madness. So we didn't even get to 1 green. I thought we would be able to make 1 green, but it needs 3.44 billion. So, EMC generation. EMC tier 1 seed. Growing EMC. What? Yes, we can. And basically it makes essence, and essence is not craftable. Essence just provide 1 million EMC per. So we're going to need 4 dark matter, 4 insanium essence. And you know what? These things are also EMCable. So let me grab some insanium. And let me grab a base seed. Like so. And these 2 things are EMCable. So we're going to, I don't need to come to the table. It's just a question of habit. So let's grab that. Let's grab some dark matter. Let's grab a base seed. Base seed. Let's grab a stack. I'm not going to need a stack, but let's just grab a stack for now. And we're going to come up here and we're going to make one of these seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to give us our first seed. While we're waiting for this, I want a botany pot. The elite or ultra? The ultra, sorry. So maybe, oh no, the creative. The creative are the highest level. Derp. Okay, so that explains a lot of things. Drawer, because in my test world, I was trying this and I was like, I don't understand. It's not producing fast enough. It doesn't make sense to me. Well, when you're doing the wrong thing, of course, it doesn't work well. So now I'm going to grab 5 of these for now. And you know what? Insanium farmland, same thing. We can also insanium farmland right here. That's also EMCable. So we're going to make one of this and we're going to come back right here. Although again, I didn't need to, but now I can just come back and farmland. We're going to grab 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to grab some drawers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to start having fun with this. So we're going to go put these right here and put that in that. And then we're going to max time in a bottle. And then we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to preload those for the next seed that we get. And look at this. We're going to wait. Oh, more seeds. And is this full? Okay, we can't take a risk of this filling up. So let's just grab some out of it. Okay, it's over. So now let's see how much EMC this is going to have given us. Let me just finish emptying all of this right here. Okay, so 1 times 256, we're at 1.06 billion. 2 billion. 3 billion, and we're not even done. 3.3 billion. Wow. I'm happy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Okay. Can I now finish doing this? I didn't think I would be able to get to green matter so fast, to be honest. When I saw that I got blocked. So cyan, 1, 2, 3. OMG. Yes, I can. I'm so happy. Let's do this. So now that's going to give us green matter. And voila. So no, we're not going to be able to make the next level for now, because the next level is going to require 9 billion. But at least we've got EMC production. Now this is done, but there's a tier 2. What does a tier 2 entail? Tier 2 is going to give us 4.1 million per essence instead of 1 million. And it's going to require 4 purple and 4 insanium. So let's grab 4 purple. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. And let's go upstairs. And let's produce that level. 2, 3, 4. Again, insanium. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is it a base seed? I think it is. Yes, it is. Great. So we're just going to wait for that. And while we're waiting, let's eat a little bit. And voila, we have a tier 2 seed. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come here and put that one instead. And then we're just going to smack the heck out of it again. And while we're waiting, we're going to start pushing things in here. And I don't want to waste space for that. Oh, we already have the better seed. So there's no reason to keep these seeds. Tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, and tier 2. And because I don't want to take any chance, I'm just going to start empty. And well, it's done. So let's throw all of that on the ground. Perfect. And now let's go. So I'm going to get rid of the tier 1 stuff first. Tier 1 right here. And is there more tier 1? Yeah. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 2, tier 1, tier 1, and tier 2. Okay. So now let's look at our system. We're at 3.6 billion. 12 billion in a moment. Yup. So things are progressing really well. And now technically we can grab 3 of those and 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 and go to the next tier. So what's the next tier? Like so. Lime matter. And show it in there, but now we're going to need 12, 24, 36 billion for the next level. Yes, it's exponential. Tier 3 seed. Can we make those? Now we're going to go to 16 million per essence. And for that, we need 4 green matter. I think we barely can squeak it by. So 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, no. Okay, wait. If I grab just the bare minimum, this, can I get an energy condenser? These are not interchangeable. These I don't care. How much am I missing? I'm not missing all that much. So let me just grab whatever is here. And if we're lucky, that's going to be just enough. And let's try it. Oh, wrong button. Let's try it. So if I give it all of this. Yes, we can. So let's go back upstairs. And you know what? Can we sleep this off first? Yes, we can. No rain for this episode if possible. I'm really thinking of finding an Modpack that's in the desert and we'll never have any rain, just so that I don't have to deal with rain ever again. So let's just do all of this, and voila. That's going to be EMC tier 3. Let's go downstairs, and we're going to replace this one. And again, we have 19 hours left in the time in a bottle. So let's just go crazy and let it continue. We're going to see to what level this next one's going to bring us. Nope, don't put that. You know, while we're waiting, we don't need the tier 2. We don't need the tier 1 anymore. We don't need that. We don't need Ben Bucks. B Bucks stand for Ben Buck, by the way. I learned that recently. So let's just get rid of all of this. And just to make sure that we're not wasting any essence. And the 256 is done, so let's empty that completely. Perfect. And let's check what it means to us. So we're at 383 million. 36 billion in one click. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So let's go tier 3 seeds, remove this tier 3 seeds, remove this one tier 3 seeds. And basically, everything now is just an EMC game. The thing is, I don't know that we can finish this in one episode. As much as I would want to, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be possible. Okay, so let me check what's the next quest. Tier 4 seeds not even unlocked. Wait, why? Oh, white matter. Okay, so it must require white matter, I guess. And if I come here, white matter costs 420 billion. And how much do I have? 38 billion. So yeah, nope. I'm going to need a lot more pots. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in a time lapse. And I'm going to take this compact machine, I believe. Wait, what's in this one? Oh, wrong tool. And I clicked the wrong one. That's going to be one of, yeah, that's the liquids that I don't care about. So what's this one? Is that the end of the liquid? Yeah. Okay, so those two are liquid, are the fluid transformation towers. What's this third one right here? This is the lava one? Okay, so I'm not going to touch the lava one either. So I'm going to make another compact machine. And in the new compact machine, I'm just going to completely fill it with EMC generation. If I come here and I say tier 3 crafter right here, I just wonder if it's EMCable. No, it's not EMCable. Okay, so tier 3 crafter, I'm going to want, I don't need tier 3 crafter. What a derp. What I need are these. We need some creative botany pot. I got 64. We need some drawers. I got 64. Great. Then I'm going to need some pipe, and I'm going to need a way to automatically import. So that's what I was working on. That's the last thing we're going to do right now. So last thing we're going to do is we're going to make an EMC. So at project, an EMC link. So right here, project, and then EMC. See, these EMC link, okay? So we're going to make one of these. I'm going to need 2 transmutation tablet, 2 of each. So tablet, 1, 2. We're going to need all the covalescents. We're going to need 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to need the condenser. That's kind of why I knew I was going there. I knew I had to craft this, so I had kind of pre-prepared. So now if I make a tier 1 EMC link, and I can teach it to my system. And then if I look at the next level, so this level can only import 1 item per second. Now, the level 2 is a level 1 with 2 dark matter. So let's just see how far can we get with this. So covalescence, let's just grab a stack of each of those because that's going to be annoying. And then I'm going to need 2 dark matter, dark matter. So 1, 2. What's the third level? It's going to be red matter. Red matter. So 1, 2. What's going to be the next level? Pink. Pink, purple, violet. So let's just search for matter. Pink, purple, violet. Did I do magenta? So magenta, blue, cyan, green, lime. Okay, yeah, I guess. Okay, so let's do that. So now I can make this second level, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to load balance this. So that's going to be level 2 that I'm going to show in here, get back, and then make the next level with red matter. Put in here, get back, and we're just going to go like this and upgrade it to the last level. So then it's going to be purple matter. Nope. Magenta matter right here, and put it in here, because basically the bigger it is, the faster it's going to process stuff. Then purple, nope. Then violet, I guess, no. Oh boy. So magenta, pink, then purple. So pink, grab this, put it in here, and we're already at 16 items per second. So that's pink. We're going to now use purple. Nope, not violet, purple. So I think violet, oh no, it's 110 million each. Okay, so it's probably, yeah, violet, then blue, violet, then blue, then cyan. Yeah, I think we're in the right order. So let's grab this, and then this right here. Oh, I grabbed back to magenta. Darn it. So magenta, purple right here. Perfect. So purple with 2 violet, like so. Put that back in, and then we're going to grab the violet, and then we're going to go violet with 2 blue. It's going to give me the blue EMC with 2 cyan is going to give me the cyan EMC. Oh, this is so great. Let's put the cyan EMC, then the cyan EMC I can put here with the 2 greens to get the green one. And the green one with the 2 limes going to give me the lime one, and that's going to fully empty my system. So if I put that right here, 37 billion, grab this, 5 billion. But the beauty of this is we can now place this like that, and let's grab some pipes. Pipe, and you know what? I put it on the wrong side. I don't want it on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, just so I can show you the setup. And we're going to be making that in the compact machine to put it out of the way. It just, I wanted to show you. Ideally, I would have done that with seed tier 4, because once I get to seed tier 4, I'm going to have to replace all of them again. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So if I do this and I put that here, now it's auto exporting, and my system is just going to by itself go up. So what is going on here, guys? Let me check. Why is this not exporting? Did I forget to put that? Oh, it's broken. Great. So that's the kind of weird bug that I've been having, where once in a while it's not really on. Remember when I was doing my fluid tower? Yeah, so I'm just going to export this from here. Did it grab the seed? Because technically the seed are not EMCable. And why aren't you not? Oh, these are old tier 2. Yeah, so I'm going to show these manually, but now they all went in the system by themselves. And if I come back here, I'm now at 22 billion, and throw this all in and this in, and we're now at 23 billion. So yeah, now I'm going to be ready to go in my time lapse. And in my time lapse, I'm just going to go crazy with EMC generation. That's the first thing I'm going to work on, because I need so much EMC. Basically, we're going to need to get to fading matter, and fading matter is 1.46 trillions. And these fading matter, I'm going to also need to do the colossal. Oh, you're going to get me to do the colossal stuff. So if you thought this was repetitive recipe, we're not done with repetitive recipe, because we're going to have to do all the Klein star omega level, all the magnum star, all the colossal, so that we can get to a final star shard, which is 1.69 quadrillion EMC, to make a final star at 15 quadrillion EMC. And is it only one? No, it's going to require 4. So it's going to require, in the end, 60, 15, 30, 62, 61 quadrillion EMC to be able to finish this game. So I'm going to go into time-lapse, and unfortunately, I'm going to make a big setup with tier 3 seeds. I wish I had tier 4 seed because it would be so much better, but the tier 4 seeds require these white matter, and I would need 4, 8, 12, 16, so 1.6 trillion. And as you can see, we're nowhere close to that. That being said, we're also going to have to make EMC core, and the EMC core are 10 trillion, and they need tier 4 essence, and EMC energy cell tier 4, EMC circuit tier 4. So yes, we're going to be going through the same process of levels over levels over levels, but these take in the combiner one antimatter pellet. So we need to let antimatter continue, and these are not drawn in. That's kind of annoying, but we're going to set up in the next episode. So in the next episode, we're going to come back, we're going to make the tier 4 seed, and we're going to set up the recipe for the EMC core, which I need to craft like, oh, it's not, okay. It's not used to craft anything, but it gives us 10 trillion. So maybe that's a multiplier. Wait, so this is worth 67, no, the stack is worth 4.29 billion, and it's going to make 10 trillion. So yeah, I feel like this is an EMC multiplier. So maybe that's going to be a better solution to get into the quadrillion. Although, once we get tier 4 essence, 4 versus 10, I don't know. We're going to see, but that's something we're going to set in the next episode. So now I'm going to go in a long time lapse where I'm just going to massive prepare these tier 3 seed into a compact machine, and I'm going to set it in a way that you know what? I don't even need jars under them. I can just make them automatically extract from pipes, and I'll have one jar for the fertilized essence, one jar for the seed, and one jar for the essence itself. That's automatically going into a Lime EMC thing so that I can just put the essence as fast as possible. Whew. So that's a lot to do, and hopefully it's going to bring us one episode closer. But the way I'm looking at it right now, I think that episode 20 is going to be the end of this series, and by then we should be 4 or 5 episodes in Create Above and Beyond, so we should be good to go. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.